Hello everyone, today I want to show you how I created this particle network simulation. Here is the final result from the simulation. You can see particles are growing and turning into 90 degrees. Let's start. First of all, I created a circle. Here is the circle with 50 points. Then I added a scatter with 100 points. For total count 100. Then I added a point wrangle to store at ptnum in custom at color attribute to use it later. Then I added a pop network. Inside of popnet I added geometry warp. Inside geometry warp I created curl noise with frequency 2.7, amplitude 0.3, roughness 0.5, turbulence 3, and everything else is the same as default. I am adding curl noise to the existing velocity with this add node. Then I created normalize to equalize all the lengths to 1. Then I added multiply constant to decrease the strength. And let's see without this rint node what is the result right now. When I add this rint node, the particles are starting to turn 90 degrees during the simulation. Let's see. Beside of pop source, here is emission tape set to all points. In the burst section, impulse activation is 1, and everything else the same as defaults. Then I added attribute delete to delete all the attributes except ID, which is coming from the pop network. Then I added group range to take some points outside of the scene, some random points. Then I added attribute color to colorize the points which I get outside of group range. And here is the colored simulation. Then I copied this output node, and inside Solaris I created SOP import. Then I added this path to it. With this attribute wrangle I decrease it p-scale. The p-scale inside the Solaris calls width. Then I created two lights. Here I can show you. This is my first light, and this is my second light, a little below from the network. Then I created material library. In the geometry path I added these points. Then inside the material library I created subnetwork. Inside this subnetwork I added geometry color to grab particle color from the simulation. Then I added this karma ramp to colorize the existing simulation with new colors, and the karma ramp colors are going to base color and emission color. Inside of standard surface material I decreased the roughness to 0.05, index of reflection to 4 and the emission to 1. This is all for materials. Then I added karma lens material, from which I added some exposure to color correct the final render and vignetting. This is by default is set to 0. This is my camera, you can see it here. I added a karma fog box to add some fog to my scene. Here you can see the fog box. Then I added karma render settings with path tracing samples 256, resolution 9060, and output image filters. I added some denoiser, NVIDIA optics denoiser, and here with live render we can preview our final render to render gallery. Let's see the result. Here is our particle network already rendered. This is all for this tutorial. See you later.